Hi guys, it's Kay. Today I'm going to show you how to make a chicken breast with cheese sauce. What we'll be doing with the chicken breast is pretty much cooking it in a frying pan for a few minutes, making sure it's brown on both sides, and then throwing it in the oven to bake it for a couple more minutes. This is a really good recipe. I've actually made this a couple times. I've had guests over and made it for them, and they loved it. So I'm going to share this recipe with you guys today, okay? So like I said, chicken breast and with cheese sauce, okay? All right. I'm going to list the ingredients, and then we're going to get started. Okay? See you soon. Okay, so in the first bowl we have egg yolks, 2 egg yolks, and 2 tablespoons of water, and we're going to whisk them right now. Just whisk them together. Okay, in the next bowl, empty bowl right now, we are going to add a half a cup of flour, a dash of salt, a dash of pepper, also a dash of paprika. Now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, and lastly, we're going to add the 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. I don't have any breadcrumbs. I happen to have some croutons, so I crunched those up, and I am going to use that. So I'm going to put the croutons in there. Okay, now we're just going to stir everything around. The dry ingredients, we're going to stir that around before we start dipping the chicken. Okay, so we're going to start with this first piece of chicken. Ooh. Going to dip it in the egg yolk. And now dip it in the flour crumb mixture. Okay, so this one is completely breaded. Gonna throw that in the frying pan here and do the other chicken breast, and then I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you the chicken breast. I was able to only fit 2 because these breasts are pretty large. But here we are. So I have the breaded chicken breast on the frying pan. I'm going to put them on the stove and brown them on both sides, and then I'll be right back, okay? Alright, hi guys. I browned the chicken breast, see, as you can see. I browned it in the frying pan with butter. Make sure you do it with butter. About 2 tablespoons of butter, or you can use butter flavored cooking spray like I did. Either way. But anyway, so now we have to do the second cooking process, which is doing the baking dish. Alright, I put the 2 in here. I have 1 more chicken breast on the stove that's cooking. I'm going to wait until I can add that to this one, and then I will bake them in the oven. You will be baking it for about 20 minutes at 350. 350 is the temperature, okay? 20 minutes. Alright? Once I put it in the stove, then I'll show you how to make the cheese sauce, so stay with me, guys, okay? Alright, guys, so now we are at the stove. The chicken's inside the stove. Now we are going to make the cheese sauce on top of the stove. So, starting out with 2 tablespoons of butter right now. And let that melt, and then after that we will add the flour, okay? Alright, so the butter has melted, so we're going to add the flour now. 2 tablespoons of flour. And slowly add the milk. Okay, we slowly add the milk. Just keep stirring here and there until the sauce thickens. Then once it thickens, we'll add the last bit of ingredients, and then we'll be ready. The sauce will be done. Okay, so it's definitely thick. I mean, you can tell there's some parts that are still a little thin, but I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese and some American cheese that I just broke into small pieces. You could also use 3/4 cup of grated cheddar cheese. Okay? I'm just going to use this since I have this cheese already here. Okay guys, I went ahead and also added the 1 teaspoon of sauce. Oh, look at that cheese. Look at that. Isn't that great? I tried it a little bit too and it tastes delicious. But it's nice and thick. I'm going to say this is pretty much done. So, the chicken is almost done. I think we got like another minute or two. So I'm going to check on the chicken and I'll be back, guys, okay? Alright guys, so I am back and here, look what we got so far. Okay, now let's get the cheese sauce and pour that on top so you can really see how delicious and how good looking this meal is. Got the cheese sauce here. Let's just pour that on top. Oh, look at that cheese. It's beauteous. Alright guys, so there you have it. Breaded chicken breast with a cheese sauce. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was very helpful for you. And you know what to do. If you haven't done already, please subscribe. And if you have any requests, any comments, any questions, leave them down below. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.